Why quitting smoking weed after 6 years did absolutely nothing for me, except for this one thing. Hi, I'm Andrini Di Crespin. I have a background in biology and chemistry, and I still continue to smoke weed regularly for most of my college experience. I've quit for almost 2.5 months now. Super crazy, woo! And I don't feel any better. I initially started smoking weed to get a little bit more creative ideas. I wanted to have more time outside enjoying nature and getting like cool, calm moments, and also to like feel like a little bit that time was passing a little slower. Like I wasn't losing my childhood so fast. I think I was relatively successful. I spent a lot of great memories out in Colorado. I built a van. I had a lot of times in college where I just got to meet crazy people and sit down and enjoy like prying open their brain and just talking over crazy ideas. I think I was relatively successful. I don't regret most of it, but the only problem that came was when I was like studying, or it was my favorite part of the day, or it was just a lull moment, and I kind of just wanted to go to something just to give myself some pleasure. And it obviously got away in got in the way of some of my goals and aspirations that were like not getting met. So I reasoned that you can't add anything new in your life. You can't achieve new goals in your life unless you take some things out. And it was probably one of the things that I needed to take out, you know. So I graduated college earlier than my peers. I graduated a semester early, and I spent a lot of time, I was working, and I spent a lot of time like analyzing which parts of me were aspects of myself that I liked, and which parts were like aspects of something else controlling me. Clearly, the marijuana stuck out. And after a close time where my friend got arrested for trapping, I was like, I maybe need to like take a step back and completely quit. So since then, I haven't had any more interesting creative ideas. I haven't spent any more time outside, but I have felt more like a child. I feel like instead of trying to slow down my life, I actually got to not be skipping out on moments. So instead of trying to slow down my childhood, I actually now get to enjoy some of the negative moments more so. I think I used marijuana as a numbing agent to not feel the bad parts and to not be bored. And now I value much more the creativity, now I value much more the creativity that comes when you're bored. It's not obvious, but if you're either in action or numbness, you're not going to have time to slow down and be reflective and create new ideas. So really, I feel like I spend more time like a child. I feel like things are more novel to me. I want to take 2 steps backwards to launch myself 4 steps forward in the right direction, and not in a direction that I don't get a pick and I just kind of go along and go with the flow. I feel like I didn't have that much autonomy with marijuana, and I feel like this is a pathway for a lot of successful entrepreneurs, and a lot of my idols do this. You gotta just start from square one again. And I don't mind. I'll be humble. I'll be just like a child again. I have dreamt more, but they're mostly bad dreams. I don't know why, but it's nice not to suppress the problems of my life. It's hard to resist the temptation, but I know nothing is worthwhile if it's not hard, really. I know now I can fill my time with more valuable and precious things and seek first the kingdom of God. I think it's been a nice addition to my life, and it really has been strengthening the hole that has been left with marijuana. So, yeah, being a child has just, I want to stay a child. Even when I'm 50 years old, I want to stay young and humble and a learner and a student. So this is just me, day one of Di Crespini. I changed my name again. I love doing that. So this is me just trying something new. We're starting over again. All right, comment below, guys, if you are struggling with anything and what your birthday is. All right, love you guys. Bye.